welcome back on the VST channel. I have the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra running the latest One UI 4 Beta 2, running on the latest Android 12, and I did already 2 videos, guys, showcasing you some of the best new options. Frankly speaking, they're not so much. Mainly the adoption of the Material U design from Samsung. So we have Material U now for the first time in One UI, right? And of course there are some other perks like the virtual RAM memory and of course some bug fixes, right? But there are some things I did not show you. And you know, a lot of the YouTubers are saying 1000 guys ask me this or that. Now in my case, you know, I just get like one guy, but one guy asked me, hey, where is the animation test? Crying emoji. We want all kind of animation tests, up opening, closing, and landscape up, closing, and opening animation as well, the new widget animation. So Shash, this video is for you and for the other 100 people that will probably look. So I'm gonna be starting now with the animation test. Now guys, we need to understand this is beta 2, right? And I'm always saying this in all of my One UI 4 videos. This is the second beta, and hopefully more things are gonna get fixed, some broken, but you know how this story goes. And one of the first things that Samsung introduced in terms of animations is now this background or wallpaper blurring. So just see what happens when I go inside the recent menu. We got this very nice blur that was not present there, and it kind of gives this immersive feeling. But not only this, pay attention what happens when I open Spotify, for example. So opening Spotify, okay, and this was actually the up opening animation. See what happens when I close it, but don't focus on Spotify, right? Don't focus on the up, closing and opening animation, just focus on the background. I'm gonna open Spotify, see here, focus on the wallpaper, right? There is this zoom in, zoom out animation. And I'm in love with this effect since it was released in one of the iOS versions, I cannot recall, but I'm very happy to finally see this making its way through on the One UI. So I'm gonna do this one more time, just gonna go inside my Spotify, right, and then go outside, right? One more time, recent menu, Spotify, here, right? So pay attention. I go into the recent menu. We now have this gradual background blurring. I'm gonna go inside Spotify and then out, boom, the zoom effect. Now let's do a test of the up opening. So I've closed all my applications, and the first thing I'm gonna do is opening Chrome. Up opening, right, so you can just see how it behaves up closing, right? I'm just gonna do this one more time. Up opening, up closing. Now guys, I'm gonna show you the same animation, but this time I'm going to slow down the video so we can just see it with the full extent, and for that purposes I'm also going to kill Chrome. Alright, so let me just do up opening on the Chrome in slow motion. Alright, now closing. Okay, one more time so that you can just see. And what I do like, and this is very important, guys, just pay attention, when I open Chrome and when I close it, right, minimize it, we just have this zoom in, zoom out. And this, you know, I know it may sound strange, but this is really very immersive. Let's just go and now open Spotify, right? See, same, Spotify opened, closing, now Spotify, right? And you just see this kind of like pop-up effect. Now the interesting part is what will happen if we open an application from above the screen. So let me just open, I'm gonna put here this Cordify app. I'm gonna open from here to just see what happens when we open an application from the upper part of the screen. Up opening, all right, see? Okay, and then up closing. So you see, it does make a difference. Let me just show you. I'm gonna open this one from the bottom, okay, and I'm gonna open this one from the top. So you just see now there is for sure a difference. When you minimize the application, it goes back to the home icon. So same here with Chrome. And we can just do this also with another app. I'm gonna put an app here in this corner, just try to do a full test, right? Up opening, right, up closing, up opening, up closing. The way it bounces back is actually quite nice. And I'm not sure if that's the same animation, if it happens all the time. So let me just open this again, minimize it, all right? So you see it bounces back. And let me just try to move this one here in the center. What will happen if I move it in the center? Up opening, up closing, same. And now let's just do the closing animation, right? So this was before the minimize animation. Now let's do the closing one. So I'm just going to open this application, and I'm gonna just do like this, and you see, all right, I think this is like rather standard. So first thing is first, we did this, so up opening, up closing, I showed you the background blur. Now guys, let's do the same but in landscape, because I know Shash is gonna kill me if I don't do this in the landscape. All right, let's start Chrome in landscape mode. So Chrome opening, okay, Chrome minimizing, right? I'm just going to go and do the same with Spotify, but just let's look at the folders, okay? inside a folder, outside, inside a folder, outside, right? So it is very snappy, I have to tell you guys. And by the way, there is a fix to get snappy response, but you need to reduce the animation, so that's not something I'm doing right now. So let me just go and open Spotify in landscape mode. So that's Spotify, alright, see landscape, Spotify out, Spotify in, Spotify out. I'm gonna go in my recents menu. So see here, this is the recents menu animation, background, zoom in, zoom out, and blurred. So I mean, that's a perfect combo, right? Perfect combination. And this is the up closing. And the one last thing I need to share, guys, is the new widget animation. I'm gonna create a new home screen and I'm going to enter now my widgets. So widgets, it's here, right? You can just already see calendar, Chrome bookmarks. Now I'm gonna start with something which I think is fancy, and I just saw this on some of the other videos, guys. If you go here and choose the Spotify player, the animation is really very nice. So opening Spotify, right, and maybe you just put a song to play. Let's go inside Spotify, let's minimize it. So this animation here is very, very nice. And right now it works for Spotify. Probably in the future it's gonna work also for some of the other widgets, but this here is this new widget animation, very fluid, you can tell, right? So it's not so bad at all, and you can just see every time you do it, right, it just bounces back. Let me just try to move the widget a bit here in the bottom to see what will happen. So going inside, moving out, going inside, moving out, it's pretty much the same. Let me put it in the center, going inside, put it out. Let's just do also a landscape test. Oh, this widget probably not the best in the landscape. Inside Spotify, outside, inside, outside. Yeah, I would say it still does the job. So guys, this is it. I think these are, let's say, the new animation styles up opening, closing, recents menu in the portrait and in the landscape mode. So if you have liked the video, don't forget to like the video, share with your friends. Please, you and your family stay safe until we meet in one of my next videos. VST over and bye.